Blake here with SLF Motion. Today we will be installing our EVO system for SRAM Eagle AXS X01 and GX axis rear derailleurs. Let's get started. Tools required for this installation are a 2mm hex for the removal of the SLF motion stop screw and a 3mm hex for the removal of the stock cage stop screw as well as the installation screws. To note, you will be provided with a new, longer installation screw for your EVO system. First step, remove the chain and the rear wheel. To help with this, be sure to use the lockout pin on your derailleur like this. Next step, shift derailleur into the open position. Once there, use a 3mm hex to remove the stop screw. Once removed, press gently on the cage forward to unlock the locking pin. Once done, allow the cage to release its tension by rotating up and over the derailleur and come to rest at the bottom. And now we are ready to remove the stock cage using the 3mm hex. Note that you will not use the stock screw, the washer with the screw, or the stock dust shield on the cage. With the stock cage off the rear derailleur, I do want to point out that you will not use the stock dust cover, screw, or washer. You will, however, use the provided longer installation screw with your new EVO system. With your EVO system in hand and the provided longer screw, we are now ready to install onto your derailleur. Note the tab on the spring and the hole in the cage. Be sure both are aligned with each other before beginning installation. Using the longer provided screw, we are now ready to complete the installation. Next, using a 2mm hex, we're ready to remove the stop screw on your EVO cage. Please pay close attention to this next step as it is critical in the performance of your EVO system. To create tension in the spring, you will rotate your cage counterclockwise up and over until you're able to reuse the lock pin on your derailleur. Once that locking pin is engaged, we can reinstall the stop screw. If this step is not followed, your EVO system will not perform as designed. With the rear wheel now installed, we are ready to install a chain. The stock Eagle cage is approximately the same size as your EVO system. Therefore, more times than not, you're going to be able to reuse the chain that you had on. If needing to replace the chain, simply use your previous chain as a guide for the length. With the chain now on, there are 4 critical things that we need to do. First, you will need to adjust the B screw. Next will be your high limit screw, then your low limit screw, and lastly, you will need to readjust the trim. Just want to say thanks to the crew at Stein & Fenton for letting us borrow their MX1 gravel bike. And now for my favorite part of every installation.